Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. The United States and Iran have received a new peace proposal aimed at ending hostilities, but Tehran has rejected reopening the Strait of Hormuz at this stage. Sources said the framework includes an immediate ceasefire followed by a broader agreement within 2 to 3 weeks. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump has warned of severe consequences if the strait remains closed, as diplomatic contacts continue involving key regional players, including Pakistan. Iran's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Esmail Baghaei has said that ceasefire negotiations are incompatible with ultimatums and threats. Speaking during the weekly press conference, he said Tehran has finalized its response to proposals conveyed through Pakistan and other intermediaries, as pressure mounts from Washington. He made it clear that Tehran will not hesitate to defend the country, despite President Trump's plans to wrap up the war, and added that latest US deadline on strikes won't compel compliance. Trump has recently warned of severe consequences if a deal is not reached by April 7th to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, which remains closed after Iran's retaliation to US and Israeli strikes. Meanwhile, state news agency IRNA says Iran has sent its response to a US proposal for ending the war through Pakistan, rejecting a temporary ceasefire and calling for a permanent end to hostilities. The report says the plan includes 10 clauses covering an end to regional conflict, a protocol for safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz, sanctions relief, and post-war reconstruction. Iranian media has reported that the head of intelligence of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has been killed in a strike. According to statements attributed to the guards, Majid Kademi died in what was described as an attack by US and Israeli forces. He had taken over the role earlier this year after his predecessor was also killed in previous strikes. At least 34 people, including 6 children, have been killed in Iran as US and Israeli strikes hit multiple cities and damaged Sharif University, a key scientific institution. Tehran says the attacks targeted civilian areas and infrastructure, with fatalities reported in Baharistan, Qom, and Bandar-e-Lenge. Iran has warned of retaliation, rejecting ceasefire pressure and vowing to respond to any further strikes as the Strait of Hormuz remains effectively closed. US President Donald Trump says Iran faces a deadline to reopen the Strait of Hormuz or risk major strikes. In an interview, he warned that failure to act by Tuesday evening could lead to attacks on power plants and bridges. Trump later reinforced the message with a social media post referencing the deadline, without additional details. Meanwhile, Pakistan has decided to repay all of its $3.5 billion loans from the United Arab Emirates within this month. Sources report that Pakistan has arranged to return the loan to the UAE, with $450 million scheduled to be paid this week. This loan was originally taken between 1996 and 1997. Officials stated that Pakistan will repay the remaining $3 billion later this month, including $2 billion on April 17th and another $1 billion on April 23rd. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.